Hey there, Cubs Nation. Welcome back to another episode of High and Tight, Cubs in 5. I'm CJ, your go-to guy for all things emotional and dramatic about our beloved Cubbies. And joining me is the brains behind the brawn, the stats guru himself, Ethan.
Thanks, CJ. I'm Ethan, here to break down the numbers and give you the analytical lowdown on the Cubs' latest performances. We've got a packed episode today, so let's jump right in.
All right, Cubs fans, let's start with this week's recap. The Cubbies are sitting pretty at the top of the NL Central with a record of 48-34. Milwaukee's nipping at our heels, but we've got a solid .585 winning percentage. Not too shabby, right, Ethan?
Absolutely, CJ. The Cubs have been holding their ground, and being first in the NL Central is no small feat. We've seen consistent performances, especially in our pitching rotation, which has been a key factor in maintaining our lead. Now let's take a look at some individual highlights from this week.
Oh, you bet. But first, let's talk about the fireworks after the Cards game. Benches clearing after the final out. That's the kind of rivalry drama we live for. But Ethan, give us the lowdown on some player performances.
Sure thing, CJ. Let's start with our top batters. Leading the charge, we've got Alcantara and Triantos, who've been tearing it up in AAA. Alcantara is swinging a hot bat with a .310 average, 15 home runs, and a hard hit percent of 45. Triantos isn't far behind, boasting a .295 average and 12 home runs. Their combined 7 RBIs in the last game really turned heads.
Love hearing that. It's like watching the future of the Cubs unfold before our eyes. These guys are going to be a force to reckon with. And speaking of the future, how's PCA looking?
Oh, PCA's been phenomenal. His 2020 season performance is not only impressive, but also places him among the top prospects in the league. His BABE IP is an astounding .350, and his K percent is a manageable 18%. Compared to league averages, he's right up there with the best of them.
That's what I'm talking about. We've got a star in the making, folks. It's like watching a young Chris Bryant all over again. Now, what about our pitchers, Ethan?
Our pitching staff has been rock solid. Horton has been a standout, with an ERA of 2.85, a WHIP of 1.10, and a K9 of 9.5. His FIP of 3.10 indicates he's performing even better than his ERA suggests. Horton's consistency is crucial as we eye the postseason.
Horton hears a whoa. This guy's a beast. And with Imanaga back shutting out the Cards, it's like we've got the Avengers of pitching. I can't wait to see what they pull off next.
Definitely, CJ. And speaking of what's next, let's preview the upcoming schedule. We've got some pivotal matchups on the horizon with the Cardinals, and you know how those games tend to get a little heated.
Oh, there's always that extra bit of excitement when we face off against the Cardinals. I'm hoping for some of that classic rivalry magic. Remember that game back in 2015, the one where benches cleared and we still came out on top? It's moments like those that define this rivalry.
Absolutely, CJ. And with our current standing, these games are more than just about bragging rights. They're crucial for maintaining our lead in the division. Plus, with the trade deadline approaching, these performances could influence our strategy moving forward.
Speaking of the trade deadline, Ethan, who do you think the Cubs might be eyeing? Any areas we should be looking to bolster?
Great question, CJ. While our pitching has been strong, adding depth to our bullpen could be beneficial. There are a few relief pitchers on the market who could make a significant impact. Also, keeping an eye on our infield depth might not be a bad idea.
I hear you. It's all about keeping this momentum going. And Cubs fans, don't forget to get your all-star votes in. PCA, Kelly, and Tucker are finalists. We need to show our support and get them to the big stage.
Yes, make sure to cast those votes. The All-Star Game is a fantastic platform for our players to shine. Now, as we wrap up, let's not forget the historical significance of our current standing. Being first in the NL Central with parallels to our 2016 run is no small feat.
Oh man, 2016, what a year. And here we are, feeling that same magic in the air. Cubs Nation, we're in for a ride. Keep the faith, keep the spirit, and let's keep pushing.
Well said, CJ. Before we go, here's a stat to ponder. The Cubs have the highest hard hit percent in the division at 42%. That power is translating into wins and keeping us at the top.
Love it. All right, folks, that's a wrap for this episode of High and Tight, Cubs in 5. Keep cheering, keep believing, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, keep those stats in mind and those spirits high.